The back body drop by Hardy.
I could feel that. I'm telling you. God, that just hurts. Let's take another look at this here. Watch the body. Look at that.
Just bounces.
Bounced right up. Look at this angle here. Oh, look at that. Good God.
Just sense the pain shooting up from the spine through the back of Anderson as Hardy follows by putting the boots.
Just shows how important the TNA World Championship is, Mike, especially now. What's going on with Eric Bischoff and Immortal, the courtroom situation in Dallas, Texas, between TNA President Dixie Carter and Hulk Hogan. Just the power and control that Immortal would have if Jeff, because they had a bad night, let's face it, Immortal had a bad night here tonight against all odds. If Jeff can gain this championship, that'd be a huge feather in the big, fancy cap of Immortal. And look at the ladder, by the way. It's upside down like a giant funnel.
Hardy stakes Anderson out against the second rope, drops down with his weight across the back so that the throat and neck of Anderson snap off the steel cable.
Why did he put the ladder like upside down like that? What the hell is he intentions does Jeff have? And he flipped that thing upside down like that. A little present for somebody in the front row.
A weary Anderson tries to mount a comeback. Doing pretty good with those big overhand rights. How about this strategy? Take out the legs if possible.
Well, that will prevent your opponent from climbing that ladder too quickly to gain the championship that's hanging above the ring here. Yeah, both these boys are going to be feeling this match tomorrow morning when they wake up. They are going to be battered and beaten. Several of the wrestlers on our card tonight, TNA Superstars. It's been an extremely physical night here against all odds. Very physical.
Hardy heads up the ramp. Going to bring a third ladder into play.
This one's a little painted up.
In the Jeff Hardy workshop as Anderson is down. Hardy waits.
He's not open. He's going to slam on him. Watch this. Look at this.
Look out. Oh! Anderson saw it coming, I guess. Maybe he took the blow, but I think Hardy really took the brunt of it. Look, Anderson shoved the ladder back right at him.
Yeah, it looked like Anderson kind of got his hands up and blocked it. And then showed real good quickness with his hands and threw the ladder Anderson did back in the face of Jeff.
To see Anderson limping as he circles around and gets on Hardy, and a knee or a leg injury here in this kind of a match can really be deadly as he goes wrist first into the unprotected steel steps.
Look Jeff here.
It's another thing, if you get your wrist injured in a match like this, it makes it difficult to get the strength once you climb that ladder to take the championship belt down.
Yeah, because you have to unbuckle the belt itself. Look at that. Oh! My, jeez.
Caught into the wind like we've seen throughout this match. You touched on it earlier, Taz. Both of these men, champion, challenger, putting their bodies on the line because of the importance of the title and the match. And
look at athleticism. Quick. Jeff Hardy hopped off that steel steps and just lit up Mr. Anderson right over the guardrail and everything, man. World champ right now is in trouble. Oh, man. Top it off, hip toss over the guardrail. God.
Anderson lands with a sickening thud on the arena floor, brought back over the guardrail by Hardy, who rolls the champ in.
There's that ladder that's still sitting there upside down. Oh, no. He's going to counter him. He's going to counter! Oh, he's right. God.
We saw the bad intentions that Jeff Hardy had for Mr. Anderson by the way he stacked the ladder.
Backfired, though. Backfired on Jeff Hardy. Tell you what, if Hardy's leg gets caught up in that steel ladder, it's like a freaking bear trap. That's what almost happened there.
Both men now crawling. Hands and knees as Anderson gets up to his knees and wobbles back against the ropes. And
by the time this thing is all said and done, whenever that is, it could be right now. Who knows if either man can have enough energy to climb up all the way up high above this ring. But if anyone does, it might be Mr. Anderson right now.
Here he goes. Hardy's down
to get his belt.
But you can just sense as he goes up each rung how much he's feeling the pain, the after effects of all the physicality from this match as Hardy catches him from behind and they just dragged him right off the ladder. Oh! Twist of hate.
Yeah, it was not too much of a twist. It was more just hate.
Straight down.
Wow.
And with Anderson down, Hardy senses this may be his opening. He's asking referee Jackson James bring the ladder in. He's going to bring a second ladder in.
I guess he doesn't like the one that's on the apron, the black one. He wants the fancy fluorescent one. I don't know, is it taller? Is it the same height? Hard to tell. It's laying on the mat.
There's a reason behind this.
Well, that's where
we're about to see it, and something tells me Anderson may be about to feel it.
Oh, no. Hardy might feel it. Oh, God. Wow, that was impressive.
Desperation move by Anderson, but it was the time in the match for a desperation move. That
was impressive. And now, here goes the world champ. Might be even more impressive. God. I think the top of his head just tipped that a little bit. It looked like it hit. And that's exactly where Anderson's been stitched up.
It's exactly where Hardy
hit him with that steel chair.
That steel chair across the back of his head. And I saw it like you did, Taz, when he came off the top. I think the back of his head hit the ladder.
God, I mean, Anderson's brains probably scrambled for all the issues the man's had, as we pointed out earlier, concussions. But look at Jeff Hardy, Mike.
Yeah,
look at Hardy.
Using two ladders to ensure that he can get to the top, but Anderson going to try and either drag him down or climb up a ladder and meet him. Anderson and Hardy exchange at the top.
Trying to get a twist of hate, but the world champ fighting out. Anderson was fighting out. Hardy's close, Mike, to the title.
Fire of Anderson as they're both up at the top of the ladder, and both now just a foot or so away from taking down the title belt.
Who can wear who out more, champion or challenger? Just about a foot away from the world title, just hanging literally in the balance between both men.
Oh, it's so dangerous. Up at the top of the ladder, the precarious position, so they both find themselves in.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Anderson went face first, top of the steel, but then hanging on. Hardy's got his fingers on the belt. Pull down the title and become world champion.
Anderson not letting that happen. Not letting that happen.
Anderson's got his fingers on the belt, and do you see that? Anderson took the title belt and shoved it away so that Hardy couldn't get a grip on it.
Yeah, but neither can he now. Oh, my God.
On the way down, Jeff Hardy even tried to reach up and get a grip on the championship belt and pull it down.
Well, you could see what Jeff Hardy had in mind. That was freaking nuts right there. I mean, Jeff was, as Anderson was going down, Jeff was trying to grab the title. I think he thought he had it, but obviously he didn't. There goes Jeff now.
Headed back up the ladder. He kicked Anderson out to the floor, but Anderson slides back in. Anderson,
he's got it.
Tried to do it, but Hardy pulls down the title, and he is victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and new TNA Heavyweight
history was made right there. Jeff Hardy, TNA World Champion again, and we got a lot to show you. What a match. And we said ladder match right from the jump street. I mean, it was in the world, in favorite towards the challenger at that time. But I'll tell you, Mr. Anderson had an amazing outing, amazing showing. You got to wonder if the history of concussions for Anderson, how much that affected him in this match. He got his belt wrong several times.
Well, just one of those things where you look at this video replay package and you see what these two men put themselves through in this match, and you're just amazed by how physical it was.
Extremely physical, and it could have went either way. I mean, words can't describe. You could just hear the bone-crunching offense that both men put on each other. And this was the moment here where, you know, the title was swinging back and forth. Anderson went crashing to the ground. Jeff tried to grab the title to no avail. But then this was it. This was where Jeff Hardy became TNA World Champ. Power goes right to Bischoff and Immortal, as long as Jeff Hardy just did what he did, man. New World Champion is Jeff Hardy.
It's what we've been talking about throughout this Against All Odds broadcast, Taz. The importance of the championship belt. Everything that goes along with it, especially in terms of what Immortal has gone through, not just tonight, and even though tonight was not a great night until this match for Immortal. But after Immortal was initially put on the defensive with the defection of Fortune a couple of weeks ago, when it looks like Immortal was severely weakened, boy, this victory by Jeff Hardy, I mean, this could be the light at the end of the tunnel for Immortal.
Well, I agree, and we said throughout the night, as Immortal, wrestlers were, you know, we're not members, I should say, we're not winning. You know, the pressure that the Immortal members were under. But I'll tell you what, right now, the pressure was on Jeff Hardy, by Immortal, by Eric Bischoff, we can assume it, like it or not. Jeff Hardy came through. And how relieved right now, we can only assume, is Eric Bischoff right now, Mike. He's got to be relieved.
Jeff Hardy put in the pressure cooker. Jeff Hardy delivered. Tonight and Against All Odds, Immortal, they not only regained the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, but also all the power, all the stroke that goes along with it.